a Monday of Easter week. Okay. Yes, there's only 4 days. Okay. Now the last question, which we'll do. This is not a guarantee you're going to get one of these on the diploma. So I am pushing the envelope here. In your workbook, there is one of these questions, but it says on top of it, extension. Now, extension doesn't mean it's not on the diploma. Extension would just mean if they put this question on the diploma, every other question in this unit would be dirt easy, like stupid easy, because they'd make the excellent so stinking hard. Okay? Here's why this question is hard. So our teacher offers to make ice cream sundaes for the class of 30. Okay? All sundaes come with 2 scoops of vanilla, and there is a choice of sprinkles, hot fudge, and marshmallows for the toppings. So those are your 3 circles: sprinkles, fudge, marshmallow. When we do this, we start at the inside, right? So we're looking for sprinkles and fudge and marshmallows. So we're looking for how many did all 3? Look what the question is. They didn't give you that inside number. So we're going to have to use X on all of it. So what you need to do is you're going to draw a really big 3-circle Venn. You want to give yourself lots of space here to write this information in. So we've got sprinkles, fudge, and marshmallows. Okay, so again, this is not a guaranteed question on the diploma, but if I don't cover it, Murphy's Law, there's going to be one on there. Okay? So what they may do on the diploma to make your life easier, they may give this question, okay? But they may have it already all filled in for you, and then you just have to do the math. So that would be a way to make it easier. Okay? So how many want all 3? That is that inside point right there. That's the X. Okay? 30 students is my universal. So it says 8 want sprinkles. So that entire circle has to add to 8. 15 want fudge. And 10 want marshmallows. That doesn't seem like the right spelling of marshmallows. I think it's marshmallows, isn't it? Yeah, that looks better. Okay, anyway, sorry, that was just bugging me. Okay. Okay, so this is where, so we start here. Okay. Here's our overlap. So 5 students want sprinkles and hot fudge. So sprinkles and hot fudge is this area right in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go x minus 5. Not 5 minus x, because remember that number there has to be, let's say if that number was 7, we go 7 minus 5 is 2, because that whole area, well, it's not going to be 7, right? Because the whole thing has to add up to 5. Okay, so hold on, the whole thing has to add up to 5. So it has to be 5 minus x. I already screwed up. It has to be 5 minus x, right? Because let's say this is 2. This would be 5 minus 2. Is that whole overlap has to add up to 5. Yes. So 5 minus x. Yes, 5 minus x. Yes. The smallest, right? Because it's going to be the smallest number on this page, and then you build out from there. Yes. There we go. Whew, that would have been terrible. Okay. Hot fudge and marshmallows. That is 7. So hot fudge and marshmallows. So that's that. 7 minus x. 4 students want sprinkles and marshmallows. So this has to be 4 minus x. Okay. So that's not the worst of it. Here's the worst. For this area right here, we have to go 8 minus And then you have to put each one of these in their own little bracket. So you get that. For the 15, we're going to go 15 minus 5 minus x minus x minus 7 minus x. Here, 10 minus 4 minus x minus x minus 7 minus x. Okay. I'm going to split my screen here. So it's going to make it small, but you have it written big on your own page. Okay. So I am just going to go through and simplify each expression. Okay, so over here, I've got 8. I'm just going to do the numbers first. So I've got 8 minus 5 minus 4. So what's 8 minus 5 minus 4? I think it's -1. Okay, here's the tricky bit. You've got a subtract sign, and then you've got a -x, a subtract sign, an x, a subtract sign, and then a -x. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. What did two negatives make in math? Positive. So this is like saying positive x, and this is like saying positive x. So you've got x minus x plus x, which is just x. Now, are you ready for this? It will always be plus x. Because if you look at every setup, it's minus a negative, minus x, minus a negative. This will always be that way. Always. You just got to figure out the first number. So in this one, on my calculator, I'm going to go 15, subtract 5, subtract 7. I think 3. So this one's 3 plus x. And here, 10, subtract 4, subtract 7. I think that's -1. Okay. Now the last number I didn't use here, it says 5 don't want any toppings. So I've got this 5 here. Okay. So on my simplified board, I've got 4 minus x, x, 5 minus x, 7 minus x, and then 5. That's the simplified board. Okay. Now remember, the universal set was 300. 30, sorry, I wrote 30, said 300. Okay, so we have to now add up all of those. So -1 plus x plus 5 minus x plus x plus 4 minus x plus 3 plus x plus 7 minus x plus -1 plus x plus 5 equals 30. So just make your way around the circle, writing out each and every part of it. So don't even look up at mine, just go around your circle and add up all your bits. So I'm really hoping I didn't screw this up. I'll know right here. Okay. So -1 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus -1 plus 5. I think it's 22. Let me do it get ahead in my head. Yeah, 22. Okay. Now the x's are actually way easier because you've got positive x and negative x, so they cancel out. You've got a positive x and a negative x, so those cancel out. You've got a positive x and a negative x, so those cancel out. So believe it or not, you're left with x. 22 plus what is 30? 8. So now, that's not right. Crap. Sorry. Because 5 minus 8, so if this is 8, 5 minus 8 is -3. Right? If I put 8 here, I now get -3. Okay, I'm just going to hit pause here. Okay, so it would help if I read the question. So let's go back here. The key here is only. So hopefully you wrote it in pencil. That's all I have to say. That's why you do math in pencil. And it's why you don't listen to your math teacher. I'm human. That's all I got to say in my own defense. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Sprinkles, hot fudge, marshmallows, X. I did that right. I got that much right. Okay. Okay. 5 students want sprinkles and hot fudge only. So sprinkles and hot fudge is this whole area, but sprinkles and hot fudge only means sprinkles and hot fudge, but not marshmallows. So that means we didn't have to subtract. You just have to put the 5 there. It's just 5 like sprinkles and hot fudge. You can be angry with me. I'm fine with that. I'm mad at myself right now. Okay. 7 want hot fudge and marshmallows only. 4 want sprinkles and marshmallows only. Okay. Now, 8 want sprinkles. So this whole circle has to give us 8. So we're going to go 8 minus 5 minus 4 minus x. So we still have a little bit of algebra in there, but so that's -1 minus x. 15 want hot fudge. So it's 15 minus 5 minus 7 minus x. So that's 3 minus x. And 10 students want marshmallows. So 10 minus 4 minus 7 minus x. So that's -1 minus x. Goodness gracious. And then it says at the very bottom here that 5 don't want anything. They suck. They just want plain old vanilla. Okay. Now we can proceed. So it's still algebra. It's still going to look kind of yucky, but not nearly as bad as the last one. Okay. So all these bits have to add to give me 30 students because 30 is our universal set. So we've got -1 minus x plus 5 plus x plus 4 plus 3 minus x plus 7 plus negative 1 minus x plus that 5 has to give 30. So much easier. See, when I did it wrong and I did it really bad, see how much easier this feels now? Whereas if I just did it right the first time, you'd have been like, this is horrible. Let's just finish this up and I'll let you have a break. So if we just go through the numbers here. So negative 1 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 7. Okay. So it still gives us out 22. It should still give us the same thing. So negative x plus x, negative x plus x. Oh no. Negative x plus x. And then we've got a negative x and another negative x. So that's negative 2x equals 30. So I've got minus 22. So I've got negative 2x